There could soon be some big changes coming to Fort Carson. We know this, and military leaders want you to be informed. That's why the Army is holding a community listening session so you can ask questions, express any concerns. Lieutenant Colonel Armando Hernandez is here to explain. Good morning.
Good morning. So
this is coming up soon. It's organized by Fort Carson, also the Department of Army headquarters, and it's basically to address the Budget Control Act of 2011. Remind people, because this was a few years ago, but it's starting to now get closer to fruition. Tell us what that act is about.
So in 2011, Congress passed the Budget Control Act of 2011, which means that sequestration could take into effect. The Army is looking at a new budget that has less money, which is going to result in less soldiers. It is estimated by 2020 we could lose up to 16,000 soldiers at Fort Carson because of sequestration, which was further. It was from the Budget Control Act of 2011.
That's a lot of soldiers.
That is a lot of soldiers.
So this not only affects the mountain post, but it's going to infect our entire community as a whole.
Yes, it is a lot of soldiers. That is why the listening session is so important.
Yeah.
It is an opportunity for the community to provide input on how these changes will affect the Pikes Peak region.
So let's talk about this meeting. As you mentioned, a way for people to comment, maybe express their concerns, also offer their thoughts and suggestions. Yes. As far as how, because the Army's going to have to figure out how this is all going to reorganize and how it's all going to go down. Yes,
I mean, the listening session will provide more clarity, but more importantly, it provides the community and our leaders, the community leaders, to provide input on how these changes will affect Colorado Springs and the Pikes Peak region.
You want people to know that you care what their thoughts are and their concerns.
Yes, absolutely. We also have at our website, if the community wants to provide input, they can. We'll take these comments and provide them to the Department of the Army for their consideration.
Okay. All right. So I thought I had changed this. I did not. It is Tuesday, February 3rd, correct? That's what the date is. I don't know why we tried to fix that, but it says it's going to be Tuesday the 3rd, Centennial Hall on Cascade Avenue. It's going to be from 4 to 6 p.m. Talking about the force reductions, the restructuring. What types of questions? I know people are already starting to comment. What types of questions do you anticipate people asking?
I mean, look, the community understands better than anyone how this is going to affect economically and socially Colorado Springs. This is our opportunity to come out and voice that. And one more thing about the Budget Control Act of 2011. Back then, there was assumptions being made that the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq were winding down. General LaCamera, our commanding general, will tell you requirements are not going down. There is no peace dividend. We're busy. We just had soldiers deployed to Africa. Mm-hmm. We have our mission in Europe, our requirements in the Middle East. We're not slowing down. Things are not slowing down. So this is a great opportunity for everyone to come out and provide feedback.
All right, let's put the website up again, because people can already start learning more about this meeting if they want to put it on their calendar, take place, even start asking some questions as well. What's the website? It's carson.army.mil. So check that out. Make sure you put it on your calendar. This is an important topic for our national security as well as just our local community as well. So we appreciate you telling us about it.
All right. Thank you very much for having me over.